Kelvin's celebrating 100 years of their men's basketball team this afternoon. Fans got in free, past coaches were in attendance as the Knights look to make a push for the playoffs and end their regular season with a win against Adrian.
This is a place where dreams are made of. This is the NFL Draft. In Philadelphia, Annie Agar, 24-Hour News 8. Come Saturday afternoon, the Broncos are set to make a statement on the national stage as they welcome Buffalo to Waldo Stadium. In Kalamazoo, Annie Agar, 24-Hour News 8.
Okay, let's start. Is everybody there? Can everybody hear me okay? Wait, Michigan is in charge of this? Didn't you guys have like 2 conference wins last year? We had 6, okay? You know this. O-H!
It's not the big dance, but the Michigan women's basketball team found themselves playing for a championship today. The Wolverines facing Georgia Tech in the NIT title game. Michigan trying to put it away. Livers gets the close-range bucket here. He had 19 points on the night. Then Wagner, just for good measure, just for a little insurance, throws it down. Michigan wins its 5th in a row, defeating Purdue 71-63.
And just knock out these bullet points. Starting with, we're going to talk about this. Yeah, wait a minute. Nope. I have something really important I have to tell you guys. Really important right now. Okay, yes, Jim, what is it? Ohio State's cheating. Oh my gosh, not this again. Again, Jim? Really? Again?
Veteran wide receiver Danny Amendola is staying with the Lions. Great news for them. That's according to multiple reports. He will sign a 1-year deal. Amendola had 62 catches and nearly 700 yards last year for the Lions.
Guys played hard last game. They're playing hard this game.
And you guys are 2 games back in the division, 4 games left. To win out would be a lot of security. Are you guys thinking about that, or are you just taking it game by game right now?
Trying to take it one day at a time.
Second quarter, Tyler O'Connor airs it out. 38 yards. Donnie Corley, in a SportsCenter top 10 fashion, hauls it in over the defender. Somebody call a doctor because that was sick. The Spartans added a 2-point conversion and a touchdown right before the half as they led 15-7 at the break.
Rivalry week in most conferences doesn't take place until the last week of the season, but for Central Michigan and Western Michigan, that's taking place now. The push for the victory cannon is not something taken lightly, considering this rivalry started back in 1907. And when it comes to rivalries in the state of Michigan, new head coach Jim McElwain is no stranger.
To the fourth, the good came with the bad. Redskins driving, Cousins fires, but is intercepted by Barry Church, who takes a knee on a Sunday. That led to this. On the next Cowboys drive, Alfred Morris taking it in from 4 yards out, and Morris getting the last laugh against his former team, as that proved to be the game winner. 27-23 Cowboys take out Cousins and the Redskins.
Okay, so as I'm sure you guys have heard, we are now moving to an all-conference season, which means I have to actually acknowledge you. So I figured it would be important to have this meeting to kind of get on the same page. Okay, yeah, see, I really don't like the attitude. Look who finally got in a bowl game, thinks they can stand up to Clemson. Oh yeah, and how was your bowl game? How was your past 30 years? Well, at least we didn't lose to Duke. Hey.
A little more in Detroit sports, since we can't get enough MLB spring training action. Tigers this afternoon hosting the Phillies. Jordan Zimmermann on the mound. He gets this batter looking at the pitch. Zimmermann tossed 2 innings, striking out 3, walking 3, but he did not allow a run. Then it's Christian Stewart with a little inside-out swing that bloops one to left field. Base hit, scoring Scope. Nobody wins the game today, though. Unfortunately, it ended in an 8-8 tie. And hopefully that is not a sign of what is to come this summer for the Tigers. That has been your sports for the day. I'm Annie Agar. Thanks for listening.
And as Annie Agar shows us, with one unlikely player in the drive lineup, perhaps in the starting 5.
When it comes to making it in the NBA, sometimes you only get one shot. The odds are stacked against you. However, one local guard out of Ohio decided to defy those odds.
Coming out of high school, I wasn't like this highly recruited kid coming out. I was small. I was like, 6 foot, maybe like 140 pounds soaking wet. And, a lot of teams, passed up on me, not because of my skill set, but more so my size.
Jamelle Morris chose to attend Fairmount State in West Virginia on a Division II scholarship to play under Coach Jared Calhoun.
I expected to do well because I put in the work for it, like the time, the hours I put in, like after hours, before practice or after practice, or even days we didn't have practice, the hours I put in, I expected myself to do well.
The work paid off. After graduating, Morris signed a 1-year deal to play pro basketball in Italy. And then came an opportunity. Morris took part in the Grand Rapids Drive's open tryout, along with 110 other hopeful players. But Morris was the only one to get a call back.
It was a bittersweet feeling. It's kind of like, I don't want to get too excited because, you still got to go make it in training camp. But I was definitely excited to get the opportunity.
opportunity grew into a starting position on the drive.
You know, this is something that you really want to do. It's like any profession. If there's something that someone wants to do, you're going to get up and do it. I mean, that's what wakes me up every morning, knowing that I have an opportunity, that I'm blessed to be in this situation, regardless of where I came from, and just keep going on from there.
With the story, Annie Agar, 24 Hour News 8.
Thanks, Annie. And like to drive the Grand Rapids